I was born in Bronx, New York, the place that is famously known as the historic birthplace of hip hop and rap music. Although rap culture in America has had controversial development, it inspired me and millions of other Americans to be the most authentic version of themselves. Also, there are certain special artists operating successfully within the genre whom ultimately exist to enlighten the world and destroy the influence of Satan. Hip hop exists as a father figure for so many young Americans because people relate to the tales of struggle and surviving harsh circumstances. Despite rappers being successful public figures, many of them are unjustly targeted and surveyed by the FBI, who seeks to infiltrate rap culture for terrible purposes. Nipsey Hussle of the West Coast was one of the artists who was politically aware, financially aware, and dominating hip hop culture at the height of his career. Nipsey was planning on releasing a Netflix documentary with a very famous Dr. Sebi, a doctor who specializes in holistic natural medications such as herbs, sea moss, plants, and healthier ways of curing illness and disease. Dr. Sebi once even found the natural remedy to cure AIDS and HIV in his studies and was well on his way to finding natural ailments to cure sickness. The corrupt and demonic pharmaceutical companies that invest billions for horrible, disgusting, and self-destructive politicians would have lost all power if Dr. Sebi had become more influential. Pharmaceutical companies overdiagnose and overprescribe millions of American children so they become addicted on drugs that have terrible side effects. Over 75% of Americans are overprescribed on this horrible medication, when in the real world there are people like Dr. Sebi who can cure us naturally without being harmed with terrible side effects. Nipsey Hussle's documentary with Dr. Sebi was set to release on Netflix on March 30th, 2019, and would have revolutionized the entire world with information and God-given knowledge about how to access a healthier life, healed immune system, and a world that would be free of disease and sickness. This is why both Nipsey Hussle and Dr. Sebi were both unfortunately assassinated. This cannot continue. These criminals must be stopped. We deserve to live in a world where we have access to freedom and our God-given rights to live under prosperity. Pharmaceutical companies are keeping us trapped in the dark ages, and we must rise up and take action to defend the American way, or else the deaths of Nipsey Hussle and Dr. Sebi will be in vain. Let us never forget the courageous ways of brave Americans who advocate for democracy. Thank you. That is all. God bless.